Hello everybody out there, it's the future once again, and welcome back here to a quick DVD and VHS collection update once again with the future. Go back and check out all 15 of the other DVD and VHS collection updates that I've done if you like what you see here. Make sure you hit the subscribe, give me a like, and leave a comment. A lot of you have, and I really appreciate everybody who has, and keep checking me out and supporting me. I really appreciate it. But now to get on to my DVD and VHS collection updates that I made. This is 16.0. I got a hold of a couple dollar DVDs at Dollar General from the Treasure Hunt. I like to go to Dollar General a lot. I look through there every now and then. This is a Will Ferrell movie that I really don't know nothing about called Stranger Than Fiction that I decided to pick up. And disc 4 of the Marlon Brando film collection. It's The Appaloosa. I actually watched this, and a really good movie. You know, I only know Marlon Brando from his days in like The Godfather and stuff, so it was really cool to see his early work in The Appaloosa. Really good movie. Here's one my dad picked up for me off of eBay. It's called Westworld, actually written and directed by the same guy who did Jurassic Park, Michael Crichton. This is actually a very, very good movie. I've already watched it twice already. You can see Marlon Brando does an absolutely brilliant job as the droid in this movie, almost pre-Terminator in my opinion, almost pre-Total Recall kind of, because you get to spend $1,000 and you get to go on a vacation to each kind of a world that is simulated. Westworld, Roman world, medieval world, not middle evil, but medieval world. There's different worlds. There's one of the droids being serviced, and everything is ran by droids. They can have compassionate relationships, and you can have fun with them just like any regular person. You would not know the difference. But things start to go a little haywire, and that's where the movie gets really crazy. I'm glad my dad picked that up for me. It is one of the best movies I've seen for a while, and highly recommend it. Westworld. Here's another one I highly recommend that my dad actually recommended to me, and it's Lucy. I picked this up at Walmart, I think, for like $13. Scarlett Johansson and Morgan Freeman, exciting and smart. She gets injected with this like super drug that makes your mind capacity go out of this world. She almost starts using 100% of her brain capacity by the end. It's just very cool, very entertaining. One of the fastest hour and a half you'll ever sit through. Morgan Freeman does a great job. Scarlett Johansson, I like her anyway. She does a great job. Heart pounding, 100% entertaining, and that is true. Definitely go check out Lucy if you haven't seen it. That's a very good one. These two are kind of funny that I got a hold of one of them, but this one I've been wanting to add to the collection for a while. It's Steven Spielberg's E.T. It was actually made the year that I was born, so I definitely had wanted to get this in the collection, but I seen it for $7.50 at Walmart. That's about the cheapest that I've seen him sell it, and so I was like, I might as well pick it up, especially since, you know, it is the anniversary edition. I like getting those editions. This has a lot of bonus features on there. Steven Spielberg never does commentary tracks, which I really enjoy. But you see young Drew Barrymore kissing E.T. right there. But, you know, I wish he would do some commentaries, but, you know, it's just not his thing, I think. E.T. is a masterpiece for sure. Had to grab that and put it in the collection. I have pretty much every other film of his on DVD. I don't know why I didn't have E.T. yet. Just, you know, never wanted to pay as much as they wanted for it. Here is the 1988 released Mac and Me. Pretty much a big cartoon for McDonald's and Coca-Cola, if anybody knows about this. Stands for mysterious alien creature there. How close to E.T. could they get? Instead of extraterrestrial, it's mysterious alien creature. I thought this was a really enjoyable film when I was a kid, and it has a special place in my heart, really, because I used to love it as a kid. These things drink Coca-Cola, and I mean, they dance with Ronald McDonald at McDonald's. There you go, and including a Ronald McDonald rare cameo. Just some good cheese here. Always like my old 80s cheese flicks, and that's one of them. So you have E.T. and the Mac and Me ripoff I both have now. Here's a Turner Classic Movies Greatest Gangster Films Collection DVD that I picked up with 4 films on it. City for Conquest, G-Men, Each Dawn I Die, and White Heat. I'm a big James Cagney fan. He epitomized the gangster back in the 1930s and 40s. This has a lot of commentaries on it too and stuff. Everyone has a different commentary on it. On the slipcover comes off, and you can see right there on the case that each one has a different commentary by a historian. So I will definitely get around to checking all these out with the commentaries. I always enjoy that. The next one, I'm a big Albert Brooks fan. Defending Your Life and movies like that. But this one's called Broadcast News. My dad said, heck, this is a good one. He was with me. It nominated for 7 Academy Awards, including the Best Picture, and it had Albert Brooks in it, so I could not go wrong. And I've watched like half of this movie, and I already really enjoy it, and I highly recommend checking it out. Pretty much a behind-the-scenes look at what a broadcast journalist goes through, but very comical as well, as is anything with Albert Brooks in it. Also, William Hurt and Holly Hunter do a great job as well. This is a double DVD that I picked up. Well, not a double, because it is 2 separate DVDs in here. You have Charade, and then I have Harvey. These movies, really, really good. I'm a really big fan of the classic movies, as anybody knows that watches my channel. Jimmy Stewart and Harvey has an imaginary friend that's a giant bunny. Cary Grant and Audrey Hepburn star in Charades, and that's my sister's favorite actress, by the way, is Audrey Hepburn. I felt bad getting this, but my dad ended up going and getting her the single copy of this because she's seen me get this. She works in the Dollar General where I picked it up. She's like, damn it, I wanted that movie. But yeah, Harvey, really interesting movie. You know, by the end you don't know if that bunny is imaginary or not, but I'll let you guys watch it and take a look. And this is also the 100th anniversary Spotlight Collection, Universal. So I really liked that. And to tip this one off, I got 6 new VHS to add to the collection. 5 of them I picked up from a used furniture store, believe it or not, and another one I got free from the Nokomis Public Library, so big ups to them on helping the future extend his DVD and VHS collection. But the 5 that I got at the used furniture store were kind of blind buys, except for one of them, because I don't know really much about the films, but I like the actors in them. So you got Van Damme and Cyborg, and it's the actual 1989 release. It's kind of crappy case too. I mean, the way he had them shoved in there, they were kind of dusty and stuff, but I got them for $1 a piece. So definitely go into your used furniture stores or anywhere, and if you're a VHS collector, you might find some in there that you actually like and want to pick up. I picked these up just out of like mysterious factor because I'd never seen them. 1989, Jean-Claude Van Damme and Cyborg. Some people may know it. I'm not too up on it. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. Here's David Carradine and Pow, The Escape. The most dangerous mission, the most daring escape behind enemy lines. I'm a David Carradine fan, and I just love that cover art as well. Looks badass. He played in Kung Fu and whatnot. I definitely have to check this out because I'm interested in this now that David Carradine's in it. And I didn't really ever look, but this is the 1988 release and a 1986 film. So it was not the original release, but nonetheless, very cool cover. And I thought that with the Cyborg there, Van Damme too. Here's another one I picked up. It's a Irish Mob in New York. State of Grace has 2 of my favorite actors in here. Gary Oldman, which I actually know his nephew personally, and Sean Penn. Ed Harris also stars in this. Yeah, when I seen, and it's old Orion actually released this one. And when I saw this and I seen the actors in it, I was like, I gotta grab it. And it looks like the original release as the movie was made in 90, and then it says 1991 Orion Home Video, so it's either a year later or it was the actual initial release. But I've got to check it out. Definitely had a sticker here on the side and stuff, but you know, they were all in pretty good shape there for being in the used furniture store. State of Grace. Here's another one that I was interested in just because of the actors in it. You have Christian Slater, Patrick Dempsey, Richard Grieco, and Costas Mandylor in Mobsters. They didn't take orders, they took over. And I don't remember ever seeing, I may have seen this on TV back in the day, but I'm not too keen on what it is. It was Academy Award and Oscar winning actors F. Murray Abraham and Anthony Quinn co-starred in this. 1991 video. Let's see if it has a release. The movie was 1991. I think this is the official release, but I could be wrong. Yeah, it is 1991. It says there. So the official release of Mobsters. I like the cover there. Christian Slater as a gangster with his Tommy gun and the crew. Very cool. I want to check both of those out. And then the last one I got from the used furniture store was Apollo 13, the Ron Howard film. I'm really a big fan of Ron Howard. Houston, We Have a Problem. That's where all that came from. Some very good actors. Tom Hanks, Kevin Bacon, Bill Paxton, Gary Sinise, and Ed Harris once again. So 2 films with Ed Harris right there. Everybody knows Apollo 13, though. I'm a Tom Hanks fan. I don't have this on DVD either, so I'm glad I actually got it for the VHS collection. I know we had it when we were kids. My mom and dad bought it, but I don't know what happened to it, so I'm glad I have that in the collection now. And the last one I got was a World Wrestling Federation Hardy Boys Leap of Faith tape. I have so many tapes from the WWF, WWE, not a ton, but you know, a lot, and I never did have this one, Hardy Boys Leap of Faith, released in 2001, a little later after I started collecting the tapes and stuff, but I mean, I have a lot of tapes and DVDs, so I was glad to add this to the collection. As you can see, some of my wrestling DVDs up there too. But I was glad to add this Hardy Boys Leap of Faith. They're still going strong on the scene, going into 2017 too here at the end of the year. Actually, it's 2016, but we're getting closer every day to the end of the year, so I think they will be going strong into next year. So I'm glad to pick that up for the collection, the actual 2001 release. What was funny is, though, it had this Canadian home video sticker on it, it says, with a 14A rating, which was kind of weird. So the public library picked this up from Canada? I have no idea. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to complete my VHS and DVD collection update 16.0. I want to thank everybody for checking it out. As always, make sure you subscribe. Give me a like if you like what you see. Comment on any of the videos that you've seen here. And I will definitely be back for 17.0 soon. And until then, guys, as always, keep the collecting going and peace out.